Too antsy. Hello, online pipe community. I am Paul,
And I'm Chris.
and this is Pipes,
Pipes
of Old.
coming at you live.
What is today? On 5/22/2025. Hey, that rhymes. Live in 25.
Yep.
Today we're smoking some Chacombe St. Claude.
Oh, we're restarting.
We're restarting.
Okay.
Nobody viewed. Nobody showed up for our last live. We thought maybe it was a transmission problem.
Okay.
And I'm smoking my Boswell pot.
And I'm smoking out of the Savinelli Octagonal
Octagano.
with the red lava stem.
See, we got one viewer already. I think they said it was Andy from the Indiana Pipe Club, if I saw that right.
Hello, viewer.
We got two viewers, the one online and the one standing behind the camera. We should take a minute to mention this Saturday, Bargersville, Indiana, professional smoke, 1 p.m. I'll be there. He won't.
I will not be there.
Now we got a low battery warning. Still got 20%, so we're good. We're sitting out here in the edge of the garage. It's only like 54 degrees here in Indiana and feels like
Feels like 40.
40.
It is cold.
It's chilly.
And this pipe ain't even warming me up. The tin note, smelling it, I could smell a hint of chocolate. So I was looking forward to that in the smoke. And I don't taste any chocolate.
Yeah, it said chocolate and vanilla. We could smell the chocolate. It's just kind of a average tobacco, it seems like. Nothing outstanding.
It's got red Virginias in it, which are not my favorite.
Yeah, Chris is getting lit up. I think we're about halfway through the bowl,
Yeah, I'm about
if I
halfway.
had to guess.
Yep.
Vanny says hi. Hello. How are you?
Hello. Hopefully warmer than we are. And hopefully with a better tobacco.
Yes, I agree. This weekend, Saturday, Bargersville, Indiana, the Indiana Pipe Club meetup, 1 p.m. at Professional Smoke, I believe it's called. Montana Piper, hey, how's it going, Greg? Thought we'd come on and just do it live, and usually we do our tobacco tastings every so often, and just figured we'd do it live for a change. Hi from Brazil, Eduardo. How you doing, Eduardo?
Hello.
Hopefully all you guys are having a great day and having a good pipe. We said it at the beginning, but I don't think anybody was here. I'm smoking my Boswell pot.
I'm smoking my Savinelli Octagonal with the cool lava stem. I call it a lava stem.
Kind of unusual for us to be smoking normal pipes.
My hand feels very close to my face.
It does, doesn't it? Sounds like our neighbor's doing some construction work over here. Yeah, I'm starting to get the tingle from the red Virginias, I think.
Yeah. I'm getting some tongue bite, little tingle. The retro hill burns my nostrils. It's a great experience. But I wanted to smoke the whole bowl to give it a chance. You know, sometimes the flavor changes. So I wanted to give it an opportunity to do that. I didn't want to sell it short.
But I think this stuff was on clearance. That might be why.
Maybe we're not the only ones with this opinion.
Marty Bob, how you doing?
Hey, Bob.
Hope to see you Saturday. Chris is not going to make it. Have to keep leaning forward so I can see.
What do you say that pipe maker's name is?
This one?
No, on the comment there.
Oh, you can see that? Bazinelli, it looks like.
Bazinelli.
In Brazil, is what Eduardo says.
Very cool.
Saturday, Bob says he'll be there. Awesome. Chris is supposed to go play golf Saturday, Bob, so we'll blame you for him not coming to the meeting. How's that?
Oh, speaking of which, when I was at that course, I went to a nicer course for the first time. Like, that wasn't a par 3, it was bigger. And there was a guy there, and he said, "Are those Hogan clubs?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "I've been looking for those everywhere for years now, and I haven't been able to find them anywhere." And I was like, "Well, I got them right here." And I told him it was all thanks to Bob. And he was very impressed.
You didn't know you were sporting a highly sought after club, huh?
People mention them a lot of the times because they're older and nobody's using older stuff but me, really. So people will mention them and be like, "Oh, cool, those are old. Like, I like that." But this guy knew exactly what they were, and he was pretty pumped about it. But I like them, so.
So you're
I use
playing
them.
retro golf.
Yeah, with the woods. I love the feeling of hitting the ball with the wood. It's like a crack of a baseball bat.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to play with some old wooden drivers.
So yeah, I couldn't believe that. I had the exact clubs this guy's been looking for years.
He said, Bob says, glad you got some good out of them.
Oh yeah. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, they've been playing a par 3 in Greenwood several times and doing fairly decent there, so they stepped up their game and went to a regular course.
Yeah, we went to Valley Vista and Greenwood. So, a lot longer holes.
How'd that go?
Not great. Not great at all.
What happened there? Do you mind sharing that?
Yeah,
I don't mean to call you
I
out
can
here.
share.
But
We it was the first time me and my friends had done it, so I didn't even know how it worked really. And we signed up for a tee time. I signed up for 2 of them so we could get multiple carts. And so I thought, oh, we signed up for this time. Like, we can't let anybody play through us because we signed up for the specific time. And we ended up backing the place up by like hole 5. I think they're called game wardens or something. They came out and told us that we were playing way too slow, and we had people backed up all the way to the first hole, and they kind of gave us some tips and tricks, and they said it was fine if we let people play through. So then we let 3 groups play through, and our game significantly improved when we didn't feel so rushed.
Pressured.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had game wardens. I played a little bit of golf in my day. I've never heard of game warden before.
Well, the thing is, it's like 400 yards to the hole from tee, right? So most people will go out there, hit it. It goes like 200, 250, and then they drive up there on the cart, and then they hit it again. We would hit it, 40 feet, walk to it, hit it 40 feet, walk to it, all the way down the field. But we did our best, and we got better toward the end.
Well, you've definitely outdone me. I thought I was doing something when I used to golf. Most guys would be getting like 5s and 6s on a par 3. I was getting 10.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I've
pretty good
improved
because
that.
I was getting more swings for my money.
Yeah.
But it sounds like if you're only going 40 feet, you've topped my 10 per hole.
I'm sure I did. The par on the course 9 hole was like 35, and I think we all scored in the 70s. So pretty good, depending on how you look at it.
Well, it sounds like it was still a par 3, but it was just a longer par 3, huh? Compared to the Orchard.
No, par 3 at the Orchard is 27 for 9 holes.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
there were a couple par threes, and I felt right at home.
Let's see what everybody's saying here. When I golfed, I spent more time in the weeds, Bob said. Montana Piper said he was just typing that. He mentioned what a bargain.
Well, I lost more balls on that course than I'd lost in a long time on that 3-par that I was used to. But it was fun. We're going to go back now we understand it a little better. And it was fancy, too. I mean, you could tell the people there knew what they were doing. And they were pretty good at it.
They were wearing the spike shoes and the shorts and the plaid shirts and all that.
Yeah, they all had the outfits and the fancy clubs, and I had my older clubs, and I just wear jeans and stuff. I don't want to give the wrong impression that I know what I'm doing. So I can only do better than what they expect.
Oh, I did wear the cleated shoes when I golfed, just so I wouldn't slip and fall.
I normally wear
need to
boots.
make sure I'm planted good.
I normally wear boots with like really thick soles and tread on them.
Yeah, this tobacco is not improving, Chris.
Nope.
In fact, I'm starting to get more and more lit up by it.
Same.
So maybe we should advertise. This is almost a full 10. I will be bringing that to Bargersville Saturday. Anybody wants to smoke that? You are more than welcome. Heck, if somebody likes it, you may be able to take it home for free.
Finish my bowl. Oh no.
You didn't finish it.
Close enough.
You were just in a hurry to get over it.
I don't know. It feels pretty done. I mean, this is mainly ash. There might be a little bit of tobacco. Can't really see with this lighting, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's enough of that. I have had worse though, so.
Yeah, like we said earlier, the Carolina Red Flake, that was, without stoving, that was horrible.
That was
For us,
one.
for our pH, evidently.
I would give this one a 3. Not the pipe, the tobacco. The pipe's 10.
Yeah, I'm more like 2.
2.
It's really not good.
Not for us.
He dumped it out when you weren't looking. Is that pipe tobacco? Yeah, Juan, that's pipe tobacco. Did you say Bargersville? Yeah, it's in Bargersville, Bob. That's just north of Trafalgar. You would have ran into it before you got there. At least if you went down, I think it's 135 that's on. All right, Greg, see you later. Have a good evening.
Thanks for swinging by.
Yep, thanks. Isn't Bargersville on 135? That's not 31, is it? And Trafalgar's just south of it. I think it's 135.
I think it's 135. Pretty sure.
What in the world have I got on me here? I don't know.
Maybe you dumped all your tobacco.
No, it's still half a bowl in there.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Smoke it while you got it.
Yep.
Oh, man. I'm ready for the warmth again.
Yeah, this cold weather is nice, isn't it, Bob? But Bob sits outside the back of his house, and the back side, he's got a little corner where the house jogs out, and the sun hits those bricks and just radiates the heat. He's sitting out there in the winter in like 30-degree weather, and it's like 70 right there by the house where he's sitting.
Wow, that would be nice. I bet it's terrible in the summer when it's actually warm out. Probably cook you alive.
Yep, Bob says he's got the establishment in his GPS, and he will be there. Cool, looking forward to it. Do you think it's the tobacco, or maybe it's the short pipes that's burning us up?
It could be a combination, honestly.
Could be.
But also, you know, last time we smoked out of corn cobs when we were smoking Brandywine Bridge, and I really liked that and didn't get burned up at all.
True.
So, and that's probably like the cheapest pipe you could get. I was smoking out of. And I've had good things in this pipe.
Bob said he's either on the golf cart riding around or he's sitting in his garage in the summer.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and get out of here since Chris's bowl's done. He's probably needing to head home here shortly. And I've about had my fill of this St. Claude Chacombe stuff.
You can only take so much.
Hopefully we'll have better luck Saturday.
Somebody else might love this, though.
They may.
Everybody's different.
Oh, I was going to mention about being burnt up with this stuff. Jason Mouton, I think his name's Jason. He usually posts J Mouton. I think it's Jason. He has a beagle. You were there. I handed him that Virginia up there, and he said it burned him up. He said he didn't know what it was about Virginias, but he couldn't smoke them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried it. That old 35, 45-year-old Virginia I had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he tried it. He said it burned him up. He gave it away to somebody else.
At least he tried. See you, Bob.
Yep. See you later, Bob.
Good talking to you.
We'll go ahead and end this video here. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by and visiting with us while we had a pipe together. So with that being said, you guys have a blessed week, and
Pipe on.